Hi, so this is actually a video response to Philip DeFranco's video about the Canadian elections. I myself am Canadian. I live in Ontario, and I'm definitely one of those people that are afraid because Stephen Harper definitely does not need to be running a country because he was in before, but he had minority government, and he kept things from the Canadian people. He, didn't tell us things about the war. We found them out later on that he had all this information, and also about like the whole healthcare thing. He wants to lower taxes a lot because all the rich people are like, oh, why do we have to have high taxes and all this, because we don't need all this stuff, like, because they have the money to go out and do this. They have the money to pay for all this stuff, like doctors' bills and all this. They have the money, why should they worry about it? But it's about like the rest of us that don't have the money to go and pay however much it is to get a cast, which is something like what, like $1,000. Like, imagine having to pay that. What if you broke body parts a lot? Like, it's horrendous. So everything, like healthcare is going to drop, education will probably drop, like education funding and all that, because we get a lot from our taxes, and if we don't get as much money, that means schools aren't going to be able to do as much things. Like, music program at my school, where we have a really big music program, and we get money every year from the government, because we get the money and then they divvy it up for all the stuff around the school. And we get a certain amount of money that we put towards new instruments and trips and like performances and all this. And if we get less money, instruments break and they get old and they need to be replaced. We want to go to competitions and perform because we're really good. But we might not have the money to do that anymore, and if we do, we're going to have to pay for most of the trip ourselves, which is going to be extremely expensive. So yeah, I definitely think that Harper should not be in charge of Canada. But there's nothing we can do for it now, so hopefully next election, whenever that is, 4 years or something, he doesn't get back in. Cross our fingers. But for now, let's just hope that Canada doesn't fall to parts. Alright, so that's all I gotta say. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Bye.